Oh, no, you're right. I got some of it.
Bit of an early start to a Sunday morning.
Yes. We had a very big night.
We did. Pretty big night.
Yes. We drank a lot.
Hence why we're not diving.
We were drinking like fish. Now we're going to go look at fish, but they're not fish. They're whales. It is a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day to be a whale. So hopefully today we see some whales because, as we've seen, I seem to have a little bit of a curse.
April does have a curse. We went on a manta ray dive up north. We didn't see one manta ray. We went on that green nurse dive. We didn't see one green nurse. And we just went on a Swansea dive.
All I
look for
wanted to
octopus.
see was an octopus. That's all I wanted to see.
Fuck, I need to figure this. Oh wow, it is a gorgeous day. Look at
So
that.
today all I want to see is a whale. We're going on a whale trip. Hopefully we see a whale.
What are you going to order from McDougal's?
I'm gonna order an apple juice and a hash brown.
Sounds like a Happy Meal.
And you know what? A lot of people prefer orange juice and apple juice. And I don't understand that. Because orange juice can be just too acidic on the stomach in the morning after you've had a big night out. And you have to kill oranges. You don't have a tequila apple.
I don't know why, but if I love fruit, but if I eat fruit in the morning, it's like eating poison. It's just not. But then like, after I've eaten something first, then I can eat fruit. Not that you give a fuck or anything, but I'm just telling you.
Yeah, I can't wait to order some McDonald's.
I parked too close to this van where Mia resides. That's alright, I'll be able to get out. That's all that matters. You know, whales actually.
You're just gonna talk a whole bunch of shit that means nothing.
No, I'm not. Whales came from the sea and then they evolved to walk on land.
Okay.
And then they went back to the sea.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Because I heard Kanye West's newest album.
Yes, it's true. Then you may say that you know that you want us to be. Oh, you and me, looking for love, what will be done? Oh, you'll see. A stranger to you.
So April, what'd you think?
Whale watching was beautiful.
That was a brilliant speech. I really just, that was something else.
The man was saying how the whales were breaching a lot more because it was windy and they liked the feeling of the wind on their back. Or would it be their front?
I guess it depends on what angle they jump at.
Well, they like to feel the wind on them. So...
Windy whales.
Windy whales. Yeah. And it was really cool because they kept jumping and there was heat. There was some on the horizon, there was some closer to us. And there was also just dolphins as well that came out.
I'm doing that with their hands.
They were jumping on the other side of the boat. You could hear the whales grrr.
Yeah, apparently they bark. Whales bark. So they come out of the water. We were close enough where we could hear them.
Growl.
Yeah, it's like...
Oh yeah, like for some reason I was like growl.
Something like that. And you're like, wow, a whale makes that noise. Terrifying. Yeah, they said we were really lucky. They said they grabbed my shoulders and shook me and they said, Jordan, you are so lucky to see this many whales. And then they smacked me like that. They said, you're so lucky, you have no idea. You don't understand how lucky you are. For the camera, you may have noticed it was a bit, the filming on my part, it wasn't my best footage. In fact, it was quite shit. A few reasons. Number one, very windy. Very, very windy. You probably noticed I didn't use any sound in that either, because the whole time it just sounded like this. It's just sounded like that the whole time. Very windy and rocky conditions, so it was hard to get a smooth shot. We were also going against the waves, so rather than just gliding along the water, the whole time we were bouncing.
Lots of sea spray.
Bang, bang, heaps of sea spray. Camera got very wet actually, but I've trained my camera to get used to salt water. For situations like this.
It was good as well because the people that we actually went with, I felt like they wanted to look at the whales as well, because we actually stayed out half an hour longer than we were supposed to. It was only meant to be an hour long, but they also seemed interested in what we were looking at. It wasn't just like purely commercial. It was like, oh wow, this is right in front of us, let's get closer, we're getting a good view, let's keep following them and keep looking. So that made it an even better experience because they were just like, oh wow, and following them. So it was really, really cool because they seemed like they were enjoying it as well. And
I think the lady was a marine biologist.
Yeah, she was spitting some facts, so
spitting some whale bars. Yeah. One thing that I would change for next time, I'd bring a longer lens, a long range lens. Because I thought they were going to get so close, it'd be like the ending of Free Willy where he jumps over the thing and he gives him a high five on his tail or whatever. We didn't get that close. So they kept their distance, which, they're a wild animal. Wild animals tend to do that.
And it was kind of hard to see where they were going to come up as well, because they'd be down for a bit and you'd have to just scan that area. And they'd be like, oh, they're over there. Then they're there. And so I think it was hard to gauge where they were going to come up at. And the water was a bit choppy, so made it even harder to kind of see where they were.
Yeah, because you see, oh, is that? No, it's a wave. No. We saw a ridiculous amount of whales. I didn't get to film them all. One of them was so close, I'm not even joking, I reckon, could be wrong, but I reckon it was about 50, 60 metres away. You could see the barnacles and shit on his face.
Yeah, you could see the barnacles on it and stuff.
But I was cleaning the lens of the camera, so go me. Next time.
Because you wouldn't know when they're coming up as well, so it was hard to
No, by the time you turn the camera to it, they're already halfway gone. Yeah.
So
they're quick. They're 30 tons, 30 to 40 tons, 40 tons of animal meat jumping out of the water.
That was it. I remember coming off being like, that was a 10 out of 10. Even though the footage just doesn't show that it was a 10 out of 10.
Doesn't do it justice. Yeah.
It honestly was really, really cool.
It was magical.
Couldn't help but... I just could not stop saying how fucking cool it was, because it was really cool. Just every time they jumped out, I was like, wow.
Oh wow, that is beautiful. That's what April was saying. Every time a whale comes up, oh wow, Jordy, look at that. Yeah, so I highly recommend it. It was only $70 on weekends, $60 on weekdays. So if you're at home and you're doing nothing and you're thinking, fuck, I've got too much money, I just want to throw it in the bin. Don't throw it in the bin. Go whale watching at Terrigal. Any closing remarks?
No, and the boat was cool too. It wasn't a big boat, it was small and you had to straddle the middle, which doesn't actually, well, not straddle, it's no straddle the middle sides, which might not sound appetizing to some people,
One
but
leg on each side of the seat, like the cool teacher. You'd spin the chair around and sit down and go, listen kids, today we're going to talk about drugs.
you talk so much shit, it's incredible.
Tune in next week. We're going to the Hunter Valley to go wine tasting.
Yep. Drink it up. Glug, 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 glug.